Yeah, I don't know. It's a fun position to play. I think we have a lot of stuff that we can do out of it. I think it gives the defense a different look, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun to play. So
I would figure it would be because you get to move around. How much liberty do you have to kind of bounce around, or are you supposed to be at a certain spot by the time the snap is snapped?
kind of a little bit of both. It goes both ways sometimes. So depending on what the call is, kind of dictates it. So.
Jack, is somebody giving you a signal out there on the field, or does the play call kind of dictate where you go, or do you give others ideas of where you are? You understand what I'm saying?
Again, kind of it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
The play call obviously dictates us a little bit, and then on some plays, I got the freedom to do some other things. So just kind of a little bit of both.
And you were playing a lot early last year. You were a freshman. What is the sense of this defense right now? 2 games into this new defense and stuff. What do you like about it?
I just like how we play as a unit. I think we're all interconnected. Each play, and we all know what we're supposed to be doing. So there's no side conversations on why we're doing this or why we're doing that. We're all just locked in. Flying around making plays.
On those plays where you have maybe the freedom to roam, just do what you want to do without giving away all the secrets. I know you're not going to do that. But what are you thinking about when you're picking a guy?
I'm just trying to wreak havoc. You know what I mean? So depending on what the call is, I'm just trying to fly around and disrupt stuff in the backfield. So that's kind of what I do.
Are there certain things you're maybe looking for? You're trying to decide, okay, I'm going to attack this guy. I'm going to attack this guy.
It definitely depends on the formation and stuff like that, depending on what the call is, and then making sure I'm lined up where I'm supposed to be, and playing from there. Don't really want to give too much away on that.
Sorry about that. When Coach Knowles talked to us about the jack before, he said that was like the next step on the way to Leo. Mm-hmm. Is that a path he's given you, and what is the path to being that Leo, which is the next step up?
I don't know. He makes it sound like it's going to take a little bit before he names someone a Leo. So I'm just trying to get better every day, and keep getting better at the stuff I'm doing at the jack spot, and then hopefully down the road we'll see.
It sounded more like it was more the mental stuff or reading on the field. It sounds more that he can turn over to you rather than stuff that came in on calls.
I'm not sure about that, honestly. Obviously, he still have a bunch of stuff at us. And, so we still have a bunch of stuff, hidden in the playbook that we haven't shown yet. And, just every day we're just trying to improve on that stuff, trying to be sharper and quicker and all that stuff. So.
As a playmaker, didn't that the balance between having to make plays, wanting to make plays, but also doing your assignment? There has to be a balance there.
Oh yeah, no, there definitely is. You can't make plays if you're not doing your assignment first. Then we open up seams and big runs will happen, or we'll be missing a line. So you got to make plays in your scheme. You know what I mean? You got to be able to make plays by doing your job and making sure your job and your gaps locked down first. So definitely it goes hand in hand for sure.
Why it's so much fun? How would you describe why it's so much fun?
Probably just because when I was growing up, up until freshman year of high school, I played middle linebacker my whole life. And so, I've always been pretty good at, flowing, scraping off and making tackles, and, it kind of just feels a little natural too. And I like standing up, so it's been a lot of fun to get back to that a little bit too.
Where are you in practice? When you were learning that position, I know you were with Coach Jim most of the time, because you're still a defensive end. But when you're learning jack stuff, who's teaching that to you?
Coach Jay's still teaching us, to keep teaching the jacks, because we're still technically a defensive lineman. So we're with him, and he's teaching that, and based off what Coach Knowles wants to see. And so I'm still working with him every day in that room.
What's been your impression of Kate in the last couple of weeks? I mean, obviously you got to play some last week. A lot of people were fired up about the way he played.
Yeah, I was happy to see him make some plays too.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Get to get in there, and I think maybe it might have even been one of his first plays in there. Got a tackle for loss. So, Caden's a really hard worker. I think Caden's got a bright future. And we all just are excited about the young guys being able to get in there and make some plays.
How much do you and him? How much do y'all talk? I mean, or do you?
Yeah, no, we got a really close D-line unit this year. I think we've all grown together a lot, and spend more time with each other outside the woody and stuff like that. So me and Caden, we're all really good friends off the field. And Caden's a great kid. Caden's got a great work ethic. He takes care of his grades in the classroom. So we're all excited about the young guys.
You were pretty jacked, cover the expression. You're pretty jacked about this defense in the winter and through the spring and whatever. Now that y'all played 2 games, is it living up to your expectations? What you expected to see out there?
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't think we what is it? We haven't given up a touchdown in 6 quarters or something like that. you know, it kind of just speaks for itself. You know, we're shutting down teams, and you know, we gave us some big plays here and there, but that's going to happen. You know, playing the, you know, other Division I teams, so. You know, it's just been fun. You know, it's fun locking people back down, letting the offense do what they do.
Hey,
Jack,
you
is there
feel
a
like
certain-
you're a
Grizzled veteran now. I mean, you're talking about the young guys. You're
Yeah,
growing up.
you know, it definitely feels like, you know, I've been here for a while, you know, and I kind of feels, you know, it feels like I've been here for a while. You know, I feel more comfortable doing stuff, and you know, hey Talik, how you doing, man? You gonna get a sack before me this year? But yeah, no, I mean, it's, you know, being here, being my second year here, and you know, going through a whole, you know, full off season again. You know, you just feel way more comfortable being out there on the field, and you know, kind of just let loose a little bit more too.
Speaking of
Jack, is there-
sacks,
last question right
back
here.
in the spring, you were joking with Mike.
I was waiting on someone to bring this up.
And
No,
now he's leading the team in sacks.
yeah, which is no surprise. I mean, Mike's you know, he's a freaky athlete. And, you know, he works so hard in this off season, and you know, we're finally get to see what all his work he's been doing, you know, translate to the field. So you know, I'm the first person to say I'm so happy to see him, you know, succeed in the way he is.
And his last thing about like when you were developing that position in the spring, what was maybe the most difficult thing to kind of pick up?
You know, I think that's hard to say, you know, because we were trying to learn that, and you know, the rest of the base defense as well. So I just say, I think just trying to figure out it all, you know, at the same time, you know, kind of with the base and with that as well. You know, kind of going hand in hand a little bit and learning responsibilities on certain plays here and there. And I'd say that's probably the hardest thing. That was like the
All right, thank you, Jack.